Hello Libra, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of June 2023. Now, if this is your first time catching one of my videos, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my tie-dye tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Libra, with a Star Seed Oracle card. So, interesting cards, Libra. But it's all good. Looks like you're overcoming some challenges and you finally kind of get the answers that you need the first week of June. All right, Libra, let's get into it. So we've got this Three of Wands first. That means you're putting future plans on hold. I'm not surprised to see that because I can tell by the cards here you've been going through a lot. You've been feeling a little overwhelmed, frustrated, and maybe just kind of ready to kind of give up. But the thing is that things are definitely turning in your favor. I can tell that by the King of Swords. It looks like the thing that's going to cause the breakthrough for you, Libra, is saying no and eliminating something that's been a burden on you for a while. Now, we also have this Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is a card that talks about money, news, information as it relates to your money. I don't know if I said that right. The Page of Pentacles is a card that talks about news and information as it relates to money, okay? When I see this card in the reverse, that means it's something unexpected. Now, that doesn't mean it's negative. It just means that, you know, there's something unexpected as it relates to your money and your income. So, in this case, I am picking up that it's something probably work-related for most of you, or it could be something business-related. Now, the other thing is that once you kind of make a decision to kind of let go of something, it's like it has an indirect impact on your finances that surprises you. That's what I'm picking up from this card here, also because it's right next to that King of Swords. We also have the Nine of Wands. That's the card that I was talking about earlier, feeling frustrated and really just ready to give up. But the thing is like things change. Things change foundationally. Stability changes. Also, you have some... It's like once you make choices to really kind of do what's best for you and what's going to get you closer to where you want to go, everything in your life changes. It creates a ripple effect. And that's what I'm getting with this here. It's like things have to really change at the core in order for you to see and feel the visible results of those changes. Now, this is definitely going to influence your money in a big way because your money's not going to be tied up in ways energetically or maybe even physically in ways that are not serving you. So really pay attention deep down. What are the changes you need to make? What is it that you need to let go of? Finally, we have that Seven of Swords. This means that there was a wrong that's being righted. Okay, there was something that happened. Either someone lied, someone stole something like that. But whatever that situation was, it's getting corrected. So this is a really good card to see in the reverse because it means that the situation is resolved, and if there is something that is due you, you will get it. You will get resolution to whatever the problem was. That's why I said I can see you're going through a lot, but resolution and relief is coming, and it is on the way, especially as it relates to your finances. All right, Libra. So that first week of June is going to be really interesting. But like I said, it looks like, whoa, it looks like some things are definitely going to be working in your favor. So I don't want you to stress. I don't want you to worry. And I don't want you to feel like anything's wrong because it's not. All right, so we got that Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles talks about support, assistance as it relates to money. Now, when I see this guy in the reverse, that tells me that you're probably just not going to get as much as you need, right? So let's say you needed money. Let's say you needed someone to help you out with something. Oh yeah, they're going to come through. The money's going to come through, but it may not be the amount that you were expecting it to be. Could be less. Maybe the person shows up late, or maybe the person has to leave early and can't help you for as long as you needed them to. But the good thing is that you will be getting some degree of support. This is definitely going to help you make more money. Like I said, it may not be all of the support that you need, but it's definitely going to be enough to get you closer to where you want to be. We also have the star card. The star card is you literally being the star of the show, Libra. A lot of the signs have been getting this card this month. It's one of my favorite cards because it's also the card of health and vitality. So if you have any type of health issues that you're dealing with, it looks like you are going to be experiencing some healing and some rejuvenation. Now we also have the Five of Cups in reverse. That's a great card to see in the reverse because it means that you have no regrets, you have no guilt, and you have no hard feelings about doing what is best for you at this time. Sometimes when you want to make money, you have to be really ruthless and you have to be very self-focused. Now, I'm not saying you have to be self-centered, but you do have to be focused on what's going to be best for you and your well-being and your family and so forth, right? We all have responsibilities, so we have to really pay attention to taking care of our own needs so we can help others, right? We don't want to sacrifice our well-being or our family's well-being because we're trying to help other people. That just doesn't work. Next up, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands in the reverse means that is the improved communication card. So your conversations with others, your connection with others, all of the communication-based things are definitely going to be improved. Now this is good because if you kind of haven't been on the same page with your spouse, or if you haven't been on the same page, with people at your job, it looks like the communication is going to open up and things will flow much better for you. Finally, we have the Judgment card. Now this is the card of self-improvement, self-investment. It's the card of you really kind of doing that deep inner work to really become the person who has the things that you desire. A lot of us have these big money goals, and one of the big secrets that I just learned myself is that if you want to be a person who has millions of dollars, you have to become the person who has millions of dollars. You cannot be the same person you are now and be the success. It's like you literally have to rebirth who you are, and you have to step into a new identity. That's what the Judgment card is all about. It's about stepping into the new identity of who you want to be and what you want to experience. Okay, so again, the Judgment card is about self-improvement, inner work, self-development, and all those things. All right, Libra, let's continue on and see what else, shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of June 2023. Okay. All right, Libra. I'm feeling really emotional, which is interesting because I'm wondering if you're going to be kind of feeling emotional once we hit the middle of June, Libra. All right, so we've got the Fool card. The Fool card talks about moving in a new direction. It also talks about starting a brand new journey. And you may not have all the answers of how this is going to work out or what's going to happen next, but you're really anxious and excited. Now, I do feel like this is going to be a new opportunity for you to make some money, Libra, and you may not understand fully how it's going to work or what you need to do. But because you're so passionate about it and because you're so excited and energetic about it, I think it's going to work out. And I say that because of the cards that follow suit. We also have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a card of balance and harmony, so things will come into balance for you, especially financially. You also have the Nine of Cups, which is the card of wishes fulfilled, right? This is the card where whatever you want, it is starting to make its way towards you. That's why I say sometimes taking an opportunity, even though you may not have all the answers of how it's going to work, can definitely work out in your favor. It can definitely help you win big, okay? And that's what the cards are telling me. Next up, we have the King of Wands. That is you attracting attention of someone in a powerful position. Now, it could be a boss, it could be a colleague, it could be a potential customer or client, but it means that someone is very impressed with who you are and how you do what you do. So definitely use that to your advantage to make more money. Next up, we have the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is a card of speed and timing. I love to see this card because it means that things either happen ahead of schedule or they happen, you know, right when they're supposed to in a big, bold, and powerful way. So timing is definitely on your side, especially once we hit the second half of June, Libra. Finally, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This means that you could be changing your mind about walking away from something. Now, this doesn't mean that you will not, or, you know, maybe in the future you may walk away from something, but it looks like you are probably second guessing your desire to leave a situation, or maybe you're second guessing your desire to leave a job. There's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, I think you're going to have your hands full. You're going to be very, very busy, Libra. So you are going to have to leave something. Remember, when you say yes to something, you have to say no to something else. All right, Libra, let's continue on and see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month, of June 2023. All right. Let me do this and get one more card. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, Libra, as we close out the month of June 2023, looks like you're releasing some attachments. This is really good. The Devil card in the reverse is always a good sign. This means that you are breaking free of something that's kept you in bondage, something that, you know, has been an unhealthy attachment. So, again, we're talking about releasing stuff and letting go. That's what we talked about here. Looks like you do that, and you do it for the better. It's definitely something that benefits you both now and in the long term, especially as it relates to your money. So there's something that you've been attached to that could have been costing you money. But it looks like you come to the realization of what the situation is, and you're able to let go in a very gracious way. Next up, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is news and information coming as it relates to your work. Now, this could be something unexpected, or it could be something that maybe you kind of had an idea that could happen, but you didn't realize or think it would happen now. So whenever I see this card in the reverse, it means that there's some unexpected news on the way, but that doesn't mean that it's negative, okay? It just means that it's something you didn't expect, or maybe something you didn't expect to happen at this particular time. Now, we also have some news as it relates to the Page of Swords. Now, this one is in the upright position, so that means it's definitely some good positive news about something being stopped, released, or discontinued. Now, this could be anything, but because we're talking about money, usually this is something that is money or finance related. Okay, so something is going to be stopped. So it could be a bill, a monthly subscription, that type of thing. Maybe you pay off a loan, and so now you have no more payments. Whatever the case may be, it's definitely going to be positive. Next up, we have the Hangman. Now, the Hangman is another good card to see in the reverse because it means that you are no longer stagnant. It means that you are moving forward. It means that you are progressing. It means that you are experiencing growth and expansion. Okay, that's a really good card. So it looks like once you kind of, handle some things that happen throughout the month of June, by the time we get to the end of June, you're going to be in a very good position, and you're definitely going to be experiencing some new growth. Now, finally, we got this Knight of Swords. That's another one of the cards that relate to timing, okay? The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Those are two timing cards. The Knight of Swords talks about things happening quickly, things kind of really rushing in very, very quickly. But the thing with the Knight of Swords is that it's always usually something temporary. I shouldn't say always, but most of the time it's something temporary. So if you have an opportunity, if you have an offer, if you have a decision to make, it's like you have to make it quick because the opportunity will leave just as quickly. Now, as this relates to money, if you have an opportunity to do something, to say yes to a job or yes to a business or anything, understand that the offer will not last forever, and you have to move on it quickly or you could miss out. All right, Libra, like I said, you've got a very powerful month. I'm feeling a lot of emotional shifting happening throughout the month. And kind of once you move past that, things really just smooth out for you very, very beautifully. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a star seed oracle card. Oh, this is interesting. All right, so this says deep cellular healing. Arcturus, I hope I'm saying that right. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Now, it's interesting that you got this card because you also got this star card. Now, the star card is a card of health and vitality as well. So, I think we kind of touched on that. If you are healing from something, and it doesn't necessarily have to be something physical. It could be something emotional, spiritual, mental as well, okay? But this card really just confirms that healing is on the way. So, I hope that that brings you peace. All right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this message. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.